Now, Nigeria are on the hunt for a new national team coach and have shortlisted 3 men to take over from Sunday Oliseh at the helm of the Super Eagles. They are Frenchman Paul le Guen, Salisu Yusuf and from Nigeria, and Belgian Tom Sainfiet. 52-year-old Le Guen has played for clubs like Paris Saint-Germain, won 17 caps for France for coaching Rennes, Lyon, PSG, Glasgow Rangers and Cameroon. Salisu Yusuf is no stranger to the Super Eagles. The 54-year-old coached Kano Pillars and Enyimba and has also been assistant coach of the national team under Samson, Siasia and Keshi. He also led the team for 2 friendlies. And finally, Tom Sainfiet has plenty of experience coaching the national teams of Namibia, Zimbabwe, Ethiopia, Yemen, Malawi and Togo. He has also worked for the Qatar under-17 side and Young Africans of Tanzania. The trio were selected from a list of 20 coaches, and Nigeria's technical committee will meet on Monday to interview the 3. Well, now for more on this story, let's bring in Toby Olubi. He is a football analyst and coach. He is joining us from Lagos, Nigeria. Now, of course, we are looking at the possibility of a foreign coach. Does this mean now that the federation, that is the NFF, is now ready to spend and have smooth running of the affairs?
Yes, I think they are ready because that is the best thing to do. You know, it's time to just restructure our football. It's time to bring it back from its low points. So I'm sure the Football Federation in Nigeria is trying their best to get a foreign coach, someone like Paul le Guen. He's got a lot of experience, as you said earlier. So I think he's the best man for the job to restructure our football. And we are hoping the federal government as well would release funds for the Football Federation to be able to pay a coach like him.
Now, Toby, what is the problem plaguing the Super Eagles? Of course, they have boasted some of the best players on the continent, but their performance in recent years has been wanting.
Yes, majorly is the structure and the system of our football. I think over time we've got decent players playing for their club side in Europe, but when they come over here, we've just had that lack of system and lack of structure where they don't seem to play as well as they do abroad. So I think this is time to just correct these errors. It's time to finally solve this problem, bring in a coach that will bring an identity into our football, that will bring a system and a structure that everyone would know Nigerian football for. We've tried 4-3-3 in the past, 4-4-2 at some point. So this doesn't work, and we need a coach that will just say, this is what I want to play, and this is how I want to play it. So that way we'll solve our problems.
Finally, Toby, of course, whoever gets the job from these 3 men, what is the first thing that they need to do to bring back the glory years of the Super Eagles?
It's easy. It's just to give the team an identity. This is the system I want to play. This is how I want to play it. And whatever system is chosen, whatever way he wants to play his football, be it with 3 defenders, with 4 defenders, whatever way he wants to play it, is going to be translated down into the lower cadres. You know, from the under-17, under-20, all these teams will be playing the same system. So when players promote from these age cadres into the national team, it becomes very easy. So I think this is the solution, and this is what whoever coach is hired, this is what he needs to do. And then we can have our glory days back.
Toby Olubi, thank you very much for joining us here on Matchpoint. That is, of course, no stranger to the show. Toby Olubi joining us from Lagos, Nigeria, a football analyst and coach in Nigeria.